Hello, third graders. What we're going to be doing next is, I talked about in the other video about the Van Gogh Starry Night that you had a choice. If you are not interested in making the Starry Night, then please go ahead and watch this video and we will be making Van Gogh's sunflowers. I'm just going to pull up a picture really quick. Just so we can take a look. So we're going to start off with a vase. So you're kind of going to make like a flattened C almost, but widened on both sides. And at the bottom you're going to curve it. And then halfway there's like a little distinction of two different colors for our vase. So now we have our vase with an opening at the top. I'm just going to draw a line there and we're going to start to add our sunflowers. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by adding some ovals to where we want to place some sunflowers. I'm going to put one here and one behind maybe a petal. So I'm just going to draw a half circle. Only a bit of the sunflower. So now I have the spots where I want the sunflowers to go. The next thing I'm going to do is start drawing the petals. So sunflower petals are kind of long and pointy. So well, you can do that. It's kind of by making like the letter V, almost zigzag lines but more curved. See I'm doing that? More spread out. Okay, and a lot of the sunflowers have two layers. They have like a middle and then they have an outer layer. So you can just draw another circle inside for that. So I'm going to do the same thing again right here. It's okay if it goes over your vase. We'll erase those extra lines in a second. Let's go ahead and draw in those zigzag lines for your flower. And like I said, just erase those lines where it overlaps. That way you don't get confused right after you draw it. Okay, next we're going to do this one. And if it gets stuck behind, just draw the lines, don't draw on top. And you can add another circle in it. So this one we said we only had half, so I can draw the other part, draw a little circle in it, and draw those zigzag lines, the ones that you can see. And then this one, maybe we will just have it go backwards. Maybe it's just a slouching sunflower. Next you can start, if you have like, if it's hanging off a lot like that, you can add two lines for the stem. We'll get into that in a second once I finish all of these. So I'm going to just quick finish these up. Okay, so all the ones that are floating, what we're going to do is you're just going to draw two lines down for a stem. Two lines down for a stem. Okay, once you have that, this is when we can start adding some leaves a little bit if you'd like. So to make a leaf, going to go over, make a point, and go back. And you draw a line in the middle. I'll do the same thing up. Okay. Maybe I'll add a leaf over here. Why not? Okay, so now we have our drawing. And the last thing we need to add is our table. So just draw a line, goes horizontally, I mean side to side across. Now we have our completed sketch. I'm going to do a quick time lapse of me drawing and coloring. You guys can use whatever materials you have, like I said in the other video. You can use crayons, colored pencils, markers, oil pastels, whatever you have around, pens, shade with your pencil, whatever you got. Okay artists, here is our completed look. Remember, we are adding the lines for texture like we did in our Van Gogh Starry Nights that we painted in the classroom. Just make sure that you fill in the whole page. Make sure not to leave any white space. Color nicely in your best coloring. And I look forward to seeing these. Great job, guys.